Hello, friends. Today we will continue looking at day 6 of creation. Before time had names, before days were counted, God had already been creating. Light had broken the darkness. The sky had stretched wide above the waters. Land had risen, seas had gathered, and the earth had burst into green life, plants, trees, and fruit of every kind. By the time the 6th day arrived, the world was beautiful, but it wasn't finished. On this day, God would do something extraordinary, something deeply personal, something that would forever define the relationship between God, humanity, and the world. This is the story of the 6th day of creation. The day begins with God turning his attention to the land. God speaks, not with strain or effort, but with calm authority. Let the earth bring forth living creatures according to their kinds. At his word, the ground responds. Animals begin to appear across the land. Strong livestock that would one day work alongside humans. Wild animals filling forests and plains with movement and sound. Small creatures creeping along the ground, each perfectly designed for its place in the world. Every animal is different, yet each belongs. Each one is created according to its kind, with order, purpose, and balance. God looks at the animals moving across the earth, breathing life into the land, and he sees that it is good. The world is now alive in a new way, full of motion, instinct, and beauty. But God is not finished yet. Then the story slows down. For the first time in creation, God does not simply speak and move on. Instead, God pauses, and he says something remarkable. Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness. This moment is different from everything before it. The sun, moon, animals, and plants were created by God's command, but humanity is created through God's intent. This is not just another act of creation. This is a relationship being formed. God creates human beings, male and female, not one without the other, not one greater than the other, but both equally carrying something no other creature has. They are made in the image of God. This doesn't mean they look like God physically. It means they reflect who God is. They are given the ability to think, to choose, to love, to create, and to care. They can communicate, imagine, build, and form relationships. They are not accidents. They are not afterthoughts. They are created with dignity, purpose, and worth. The story tells us clearly, so God created mankind in his own image. Male and female, he created them. From the very beginning, human life matters, because it reflects God himself. God then blesses humanity. And this blessing is not just words, it is a calling. God gives humans dominion over the earth. That means authority, but not domination. Leadership, but not abuse. Power, with responsibility. Humans are entrusted with the care of the world, the animals, the land, the balance of creation. They are told to be fruitful, to multiply, and to fill the earth, not to destroy it, but to steward it wisely. God also provides food, plants and fruits for humans, and nourishment for animals, showing that he is a God who provides before he asks. Everything needed for life is already in place. As the 6th day comes to a close, God looks at everything he has made, the light and darkness, the sky and the seas, the land, the plants, the animals, and now, humanity, bearing his image. For the first time, God does not simply say, "It is good." He says something stronger. God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. Creation is complete. It is whole. It is purposeful. The world is ready, not just to exist, but to be lived in, cared for, and loved. The 6th day of creation teaches us something powerful. It tells us that human life has meaning, not because of what we achieve, but because of who created us. It reminds us that every person carries value, dignity, and responsibility. We are made in God's image. We are entrusted with the world. And we are called to care, not just for creation, but for one another. This story invites us to ask an important question. If God looked at humanity and called it very good, how should we treat ourselves, others, and the world we've been given? The sixth day is not just about how life began, it's about why life matters. And that is a story still being lived today. If you like this video, like and subscribe.